bathroom cleaning chemicals, what you should use, what you shouldn't use, what you can use, what you can't use, what do I use? We've got hacks that work, hacks that don't work. Let's get into it. First up, we've got a product that has been used for decades in bathroom cleaning. It's often the first thing that people think of when they think of a chemical to use to clean their bathroom, and that is yay old bleach, also known as sodium hypochlorite. Now this is chlorine bleach. It is a very toxic chemical. It will burn your eyes, it'll burn your airways. If you get it on your skin, it's going to burn your skin. So why would we want to use it to clean our bathroom? Well, it is a known disinfectant. So if you leave bleach on a surface for 10 whole minutes, it will disinfect that surface. However, it's becoming known through research that disinfecting surfaces in your house for everyday cleaning is actually not that good for us, because it's creating these superbugs, these bacteria that are resistant to disinfectants. So when we do need to kill something that could actually make us sick, the bacteria are too powerful and the disinfectants don't work. So the overuse in disinfectants in our home is not a good thing. That's one part of why I don't clean with bleach. The second part is, for something that is so harmful to our health, it is actually also as equally harmful to the surfaces in our bathroom. So if we have any natural stone in our bathroom, bleach will actually ruin the surface and the appearance of it. It will take away shine. If you have an aluminium frame on your shower screen, bleach on that will take away that silver look to it, and it will have matte white patches across it. There is another part of cleaning a shower that bleach can be very harmful to, and that is your shower grout. So the grout is actually porous in nature. Grout is like a gravelly cement. So water can very easily get into grout. But what tilers do is they place a sealer on top of the grout to make sure that water is just washing away from that and drying and not actually getting in there. Because once water gets into grout, that's when you create a mold issue. It's very, very difficult to get rid of. And what bleach does on the surface of that sealer is it corrodes it. It's a caustic chemical. It corrodes the sealer, ultimately exposing your grout to moisture. So for people who are regularly cleaning their shower with bleach and feel like they're fighting a losing battle against mold, it's because you actually are. The problem isn't that you need to keep cleaning it with bleach. The problem is that you actually need to reseal your grout and then look after it properly. And I'll talk about some chemicals we can use to look after our grout properly in a moment. But bleach is also often used for toilet cleaning. And again, it's because it's a known disinfectant. So it will kill those germs that are on the surface. This is a thick liquid bleach, which I have also seen on the internet people using to clean their grout. And that's because the thick bleach will cling to the walls of the shower and you can let it sit on your grout for longer. Again, bad, bad, bad. Don't do that. You're going to ruin your sealer of your grout, and eventually you're just going to be eating away at that grout, and that's when you get those cracks and tiny holes and just endless mold in your shower. But bleach is also hidden in some products. So here I have the Ajax Professional Mold Remover. Nowhere on this does it say it contains bleach. But if you read the tiny, tiny writing on the side here, you will see that it says sodium hypochlorite. And as I told you earlier, sodium hypochlorite is bleach. So although this does not say that it's bleach, it just says it kills mold in seconds, it is a bleach product. Likewise with the exit mold that I've got here. Again, it doesn't say on there that it is bleach, but you look at the ingredients and it says sodium hypochlorite. So you want to be looking out for that active ingredient in any of the grout cleaners and mold killers that you're using, because if there is bleach in it, that can cause some issues that are long lasting and actually not conducive to keeping our shower clean, because although you are cleaning the mold, you're also creating problems that cause the mold to come back faster. But what can we use instead? Well, that was chlorine bleach, but here we have oxygen bleach, also known as hydrogen peroxide. And this oxygen bleach is very, very different to chlorine bleach. It is better for the environment. It is better for your health. Now, it does come in very high concentrations that are harmful, but this one here we get in Australia in our chemist, and it's the 3% kind. So it's 3% hydrogen peroxide, and this is the one that we can use topically. So if we have cuts and abrasions on our skin, we can use this to kill the bacteria. So this will not give us chemical burns, unlike chlorine bleach. Now, in the US, this does come in spray bottles for cleaning, which I just think is fantastic, because if you need to deep clean your shower because you've left it for a while, it is handy to have a spray bottle of hydrogen peroxide. You can also use it on your clothes. It can be used on carpet before you steam clean to remove stains. This is color safe bleach, so it doesn't bleach your clothes and fabric in the same way that this bleach does. Because it's a liquid, I have a little tip for you to make an abrasive paste, and that is your bicarb soda or your baking soda, depending on where you live. So bicarb soda on its own is not a powerful cleaning agent, but being a base, it can safely be mixed with a number of chemicals to just give them a little bit more oomph. This one is a perfectly safe one that you can do at home and is great for a number of things. So you can make that paste to brush onto your grout, leave it sit for a few minutes, and then wipe it away. Also use it to remove any kind of odors that you've got around the base of your toilet. If you've got some little boys who perhaps miss that toilet bowl and you can't get rid of that smell. The hydrogen peroxide in this will kill the bacteria that causes the odor. So you're actually removing the smell from the source, and the bicarb just makes it into a paste that makes it abrasive, makes it cling so it will sit there for a little bit longer than if it were just the liquid. Now, if you are making this up into a spray bottle yourself at home, one thing to note is that it needs to be kept in a container that secures it from sunlight, because as soon as sunlight hits hydrogen peroxide, it starts to degrade. And the way to know if your hydrogen peroxide is still active is when you put it on the surface, it will slightly bubble. It will look like it's almost tingling the surface. That's how you know that it's active. If it's doing nothing when it hits that surface, you know that it is perhaps past its use by date or maybe seen a little bit too much air or sunlight. So when you make it up into a paste, this is one that I've mixed another product into. You don't want to be keeping it in a clear container like this. So you want to be keeping it in a dark container that keeps it away from that sunlight. But what have I mixed up in here? Because this is another great little cleaner that I love and I keep in my house all the time, under my kitchen sink. If you keep your stuff in your laundry, if you keep your cleaning stuff in your bathroom, wherever you keep it, have one of these handy. What this is a detergent mixed with the bicarb soda and some water just to make it a bit runny. And I use this to clean grout. I use it to clean my toilet. I use it for stains in the sink. It can also be used out of the bathroom. It can be used in the kitchen, on the stovetop. And this mixture won't stop working because it's hit the sunlight. Whereas this one can be quite unstable, that mixture. You want to be mixing that up and using it immediately. This one can actually be kept for up to a month and will still work perfectly fine. The only thing it will do is it will start to separate, so give that a bit of a shake before you use it. But the pH neutral detergent is something I want to talk about now, because this is what I want you to be maintaining your bathroom with entirely. You might use these harsher, more powerful chemicals for deep cleaning, but for maintenance cleaning, something like this is all you need. Now, this one is for all. It is the one that I've developed, and it is a highly concentrated product with over 65% active ingredients. It works in a similar way to dish soap or dishwashing liquid, depending on what part of the world you're from. It is the stuff that you use to hand wash your dishes. However, dishwashing liquid is under 5% active ingredients. It's up to and over 95% water. So For All has been made to be highly concentrated, which means that it works more powerfully. And I just mixed that up with the bicarb and some water, and I find that to be a great deep cleaning mix. But I'm keeping on top of my shower all the time, and I do recognize that people do let their showers or their bathroom just go for a long time. We might have other priorities going on in our life, and cleaning takes a bit of a backseat for a while. In that scenario, I do recommend reaching for those deeper cleaning products that are going to clean it a little bit faster, because it does take a toll on your body when you're scrubbing for long periods of time. But for maintaining your bathroom, you want to be always using just a pH neutral detergent. It's not an acid, it's not alkaline, it sits right in the middle. It is the safest thing that you can use to clean every single surface. So if you have natural stone, if you have fresh sealer on your grout and you don't want to corrode it with products like bleach, by using a pH neutral product, you'll be protecting it for the long term. And ultimately it means that your shower and your bathroom are going to stay cleaner for longer. Now, when we do need to do a deep clean, there is one thing that I never want you to mix up. And we've all seen this done before. It is our vinegar and our bicarb soda. When we see this mixture and we're told that the bubbling action can unblock clogs in our drain, or it can clean our grout. But actually what we're seeing happen here is the base and the acid neutralize each other and they're left with just salty water. That is an inferior cleaning product. There are so many other things that are going to be more powerful. So if you have a smelly drain, you want to be using hydrogen peroxide down there because that is going to kill the odor at the source, which is the bacteria that causes that smell. If you have grout that is dirty and you need to clean it, you do not want to be cleaning it with salty water. You want to be cleaning it with something that actually cleans it. Vinegar on its own is a good cleaner. And why is because it's an acid. This one I've got here is a double strength vinegar. And what that means is the ingredient that makes it vinegar is acetic acid, and it's 8% acetic acid. Most of the supermarket vinegars that we get are approximately 4% acetic acid. And cleaning vinegar is usually a stronger one also, but not one that you can eat. Now, when we dilute vinegar, we are literally watering it down. So the acetic acid becomes less powerful. And where we want to see that acetic acid working is on mineral deposits. So if we have a shower screen, you can usually tell where the soap scum is built up. If you run the water down the shower screen, the water will usually move around the areas built up with soap scum. It's usually concentrated at the bottom of our shower screen up to midway. But we see those tiny little spots. They're very symmetrical. They're usually in the lines, and they look like little water droplets that are stuck on our shower screen, all the way from the top of the glass. And that's because it's the mineral deposits of the condensation. The steam of the shower hits that glass and it creates the mineral deposits. That's what we use vinegar for. It's an acid and it will break through those mineral deposits, helping us leave our shower screen crystal clear. But if we are diluting that and mixing it up, I've seen recipes on the internet where 1 part vinegar is mixed to 10 parts water and then a few drops of dishwashing liquid are added in. What we do then is we really dilute down the effectiveness of the vinegar, and I do not clean with that. I find it to be a very ineffective cleaner. I'd either rather just clean with the pH neutral detergent, or I'd just clean with the vinegar, and you'd want to be mixing that at approximately a 50% ratio. So 50% vinegar to 50% water. And that's what you need to really cut through those mineral deposits that you get on your shower glass or your chrome tapware. Now, even that double strength vinegar is still not really a powerful acid. So if you have left your shower for a very long time and you've got a lot of buildup on it, you can get other acids that will cut through that more effectively. And this one here is a sulfamic acid. And you can buy it in powerful concentrations, in high concentrations that you dilute yourself, but there are dangers with even handling that high concentration sulfamic acid. So I buy this one here, which is a pre-diluted one. What you never, ever, ever want to do is be mixing your acids with your alkaline products. So bleach being an alkaline product and sulfamic acid or vinegar, if you mix those together, you'll create chlorine gas. They're very, very unsafe. You need to either be using one or the other and never, ever, ever using them anywhere near each other. We do have other options for soap buildup or mineral deposits, and that is your cream cleansers like your Jif or your paste. This one here is the Glitz Power Paste. You can get the Gumption. Pink stuff is also a paste, but I do find that to be a really inferior product. I have used it side by side with other pastes and I just don't rate it whatsoever, especially if you have stains that you need to remove in your bathroom. So if you've had some metal bottles that perhaps have got wet and they've left a little rust ring, or you've got that ring around your bath where the water sits, using a paste can really help with removing those stains. Now let's talk hacks. Hacks in the bathroom. We've all seen the shaving cream hacks, whether it's spraying the bathroom floor to remove odors, whether it's polishing off your mirror and your shower glass and it's supposed to prevent fogging. To me, it looks like way too much effort for me to be bothering with. I like minimal style cleaning. I want to be spending the least amount of time as possible cleaning because despite the fact that I have a cleaning business, I don't actually love cleaning my own house whatsoever. So the easy way is always my favorite way. And I also balance that with safe for my health, safe for my family's health, and good for the environment. Now, shaving cream is actually just a mixture of soaps, and that's why it can be an effective cleaner. But you need to use a lot of it, and it's very messy. So if you need to remove odors, this is the mixture I always come back to. It's the hydrogen peroxide because it kills the bacteria that causes the odor. Shaving cream is just a mixture of soaps, so you're just washing the surface. just as you would if you're using your detergent. This is made up of soaps, just remember that. That's why it's working. When you are buffing your mirror with shaving cream, I've heard that it can keep it from fogging for up to a month, but I know that the way that my kids behave in my house, we've got toothpaste splatters on the mirror anyway. I'm cleaning that mirror more often than once a month, and the effort and shaving cream involved in that process of polishing and buffing it, it's just a waste of time for me. You won't see me using shaving cream to do that. Another hack that I would never want to hear that you go near is oven spray in your shower, on your shower screen. This is just so incredibly caustic, and if that touches any surface other than the glass of your shower screen, it is going to destroy it. You have no way to control the drip of it as it drips down. And I have seen shower frames completely ruined by oven cleaner. Not only that, you need to wear a mask, you need to wear gloves, you need to wear goggles, and you need to have a well-ventilated space. Using it in a shower is incredibly dangerous for your health. It's incredibly nasty on the environment, and it is not good if you destroy any of the surfaces in your shower with it. As you've seen here, we have such a big choice of chemicals that we can use to clean our shower screen. Oven cleaner, please don't. Now, if we have cleaned our shower properly with good technique, good tools, and good chemicals like our detergent, then we would just be leaving our shower, our mirror, our chrome surfaces, everything would be clean. And when those surfaces are clean, they look polished because that's what the surfaces are. Chrome is shiny, mirror is shiny, glass is shiny. That's how we want to be leaving our surfaces, with no soap scum, no mineral deposits, no build-up, and no residue. If you find that you are having to follow your cleaning process with a blue glass cleaner, then what it means is you have bad technique. Bad technique. Because good cleaning technique with a detergent completely negates the need for blue glass cleaner. And today I've been talking about the chemicals that we can use in our bathroom, but if you would like to see the tools and techniques that I use, that I recommend or that I don't recommend, then stick around for the next video. I'll see you there.